So,
Sir, I believe the quality of laptop cameras is a little low only. So
okay.
on my side, everything is perfect.
All right. All right. So, Ria, please introduce yourself to the board.
Yes, sir. My name is Ria Kaur Sethi. I've been born and brought up in the city of Mohali, Punjab. Further, I've done my graduation in Economic Honours from Shri Guru Tegh Bahadur Khalsa College, Delhi University. Furthermore, I've completed my post-graduation in Development Studies from Jawaharlal Nehru University, again from Delhi. My most recent stint has been with the Government of Punjab as a Punjab Good Governance Fellow in the city of Ludhiana, sir.
Punjab Good Governance Fellow.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, it's a very interesting concept wherein 23 professionals are put in 23 districts of Punjab. I was working under the Punjab Municipal Commissioner and directly aiding her in whatever tasks that she had set upon for me. So, this is an initiative in order to make governance more efficient in Punjab DC offices and MC offices.
That's very good. So, what kind of jobs were interested to you?
So, sir, my work was divided into two sections. One was youth engagement, and the other was doing public relations work, handling social media and documentation for the corporation. Sir, in youth engagement, I was very fortunate to sit on very important meetings like the World Bank 24/7 Supply Project, wherein we were having certain issues where the citizens were not allowing us to start work for the project. So we devised a plan to create the logo of the corporation using the youngsters. So we tied up with all the schools and a logo making competition was organized and awareness was spread through the students and through the students to the citizens. Sir, the World Bank team also appreciated how this has created a positive wave among the citizens and the work also soon started. So, sir, one of the youth engagement was this. Another was,
Right.
yes,
All right. All right. I get the idea.
okay,
Was
sir.
it a paid job?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You were paid for the efforts that you made.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are in, you said you did economics honors and thereafter you did from JNU. What was that?
Development studies, sir.
What is development studies?
Sir, it is basically analyzing the problems of developing countries through multiple angles, sociological, political, historical. So that was the ambit of the course. And it was an interdisciplinary course and it also had a certain amount of field work. But because we were a COVID batch, we were given to do some secondary research, sir.
All right. What is India's GDP?
Sir, somewhere around 3 trillion.
3 trillion. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Not 4.
Sir, I'm not aware of the exact figure. I will definitely check up the exact figure as soon as this is over, sir.
All right. What is India's GDP per capita?
Sir, it is around 1.9 lakhs.
In terms of dollars?
In terms of dollars, it is around $2,500 if I'm not wrong, sir.
No, it's not 2,500. It's slightly more.
Okay.
When does a country become a developed country?
Sir, according to the World Bank classification, they have set up a limit of $14,000. So after that, it is classified as a developed country according to the World Bank standards. And below that, they have certain gradations for lower income, middle income countries, sir.
So India at present is in middle income, lower income, or lower income?
Sir, lower middle.
Lower middle.
Yes, sir.
All right. What is India's population on date? Approximately, of course.
Yes, sir. Sir, according to the 2011 census, it was around 140 crores.
According to 2011 census, it was 121 crores.
Okay, sir. I'm really sorry. I'm not aware of the exact figure, sir.
So what would be the population now?
Sir, a lot of factors will have to be extrapolated. Somewhere around,
When you open the internet, there
yes, sir.
is a population clock which
Okay.
says India's population is 143 crore, so many lakhs, so many this, that,
Okay.
79, 80, 81, 82.
Okay.
And you say there are so many factors to be extrapolated.
Yes, sir.
Ria, you could at least give us an approximate figure. All these clocks would not be largely wrong. They could be approximate, but by and large, they will be right. The population on date should be 143 crores.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
What
I am
is,
aware. Yes, sorry, sir.
yes, what were you saying?
So I was saying that I am aware that we have become the most populous country with a TFR of 2.1 now, but I wasn't aware of the extrapolated figure. My apologies, sir.
What is the replacement rate?
Sir, 2.1.
What is India's replacement rate?
Sir, same.
What is the TFR of India?
Sir, it's 2.1 only. It is falling a little below 2.1 now.
I think it is 2.0, isn't it? There is something called NFHS 5.
Yes, sir.
According to that, what is the TFR?
Sir, so because the NFHS had a limited sample size, they had brought it to 2, but previously it was 2.1. So a lot of statisticians place it between 2 and 2.1.
Somewhere in between the two.
Yes, sir.
That's logical thinking. I appreciate your answer. But all said and done, if it has gone below the replacement rate, that means in the long run, the Indian population will start shrinking like China's has.
Yes, sir, but I believe that is a long shot. Till 2041, we have a very major role of our demographic dividend, which if given the right skills in education, sir, we will be the country that has a median age of 29 till a long time. So I think we should focus on that, and the government is already taking initiatives keeping in mind how our population will also age. So insurance schemes, etc., are coming to the fore.
Did I ask you that? Why are you volunteering information?
Yes, sir.
So in your DAF, you have mentioned that you were junior national basketball player
Yes, sir.
and you were founder of college newsletter.
Yes, sir.
That's very good.
Thank
And
you.
you were also an intern in the Niti Aayog.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So Ria, you have given IPS as your second choice.
Yes, sir.
All right. Recently, the 3 criminal laws have been replaced by, the new names?
Yes, sir. We have the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita. The other two names I cannot recall right now, sir.
All right. In the 3 new criminal laws, some major changes have been brought about.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember major changes? 2, 3 in each of the 3 acts?
Uh, Sir, at the top of my mind, I remember that we have come up with volunteer work for
Volunteer work.
not volunteer work. So not very harsh punishments, a milder form of punishment. The name is not coming to my mind right now, sir.
Community service.
Community service. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, sir. So community service has been introduced, but the other provisions I will have to go back and look at, sir.
So you remember the least important and you've forgotten all the important ones.
I'm really sorry, sir. Chandigarh has been the first to implement this also. I will definitely go back and look at the important provisions, sir.
All right. Have you heard of the term AFSPA?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, it's the Armed Forces Special Protection Act.
Special Powers Act.
Special Powers Act, sir.
What does it do?
Sir, it gives the armed forces certain special protection in certain places that are facing disturbances so as to help them maintain uh, law and order in quickly or take certain measures that helps them secure law and order, sir.
So otherwise, the armed forces do not have the authority to maintain law and order.
Sir, but certain special provisions like
No, I am asking you.
Yes, sir.
Are the members of armed forces given the authority to maintain law and order?
Sir, the state police is responsible for maintaining law and order, but in certain special situations, the armed forces is also called to complement.
In which special situations?
So when the law and order machinery of a state breaks down, or there are certain external agents that are creating disturbance in those special situations, sir.
And who makes this announcement?
So the center.
You don't think the state government has the authority to do it?
So the governor recommends to the center, but in my limited knowledge, it is the president that takes the final call.
It is your limited knowledge.
Okay, sir.
So Ria, you have a lot to learn and lot to read.
Yes, sir.
Please brush up on all this.
Yes, sir,
Okay?
definitely.
When is your interview?
So 27 January.
20. So a month from now.
Yes, sir.
You'll have to do a lot of work.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Sushil Kumar ji.
Ria, you had a very interesting interaction. I was listening to it very carefully. You are BA in economics and
Yes,
MA
sir.
in developmental studies.
Yes, sir.
And you have done a lot of internship. You founded the newsletter also. Let me start with that. When you founded
Yes.
this newsletter in your college,
Yes,
what
sir.
kind of problems you faced?
So the biggest issue was getting permission to start an independent newspaper in the college because nothing of the sort existed and there was no mechanism between the administration and students. And the second problem was of funding. So once we had secured this permission, uh, uh, there was no provision of funding such a new concept. So we had to create a provision in the existing economic society, and we got funds sanctioned from there, sir.
Okay. You mentioned about this criteria for the developed country, and you
Yes.
mentioned certain uh, amount of in US dollar to be per capita income to qualify as a developed country.
Yes, sir.
Can you say Qatar is a developed country?
Sir, I am not aware of the exact
Per capita income there is in the range of $45,000.
Okay. Sir, yes. Sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, it is a World Bank classification that only takes into consideration income. However,
So for the World Bank,
yes, sir.
Qatar is a developed country.
Yes, sir. According to World Bank parameters, it will be.
But it is not.
Okay.
And you are a student of you are a student of economics and developmental studies. And then you are accepting everything what I'm saying. Yes, you're right.
Sir, given the figures that you are stating, it should be classified. However, the fact that development is not a unidimensional concept.
So then you should have not said, as per the definitions. Then you should have added those factors.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. That's the point I wanted to bring it to
Yes,
your
sir.
attention. You were into the street theater also.
Yes, sir.
How does it differ from the normal theater?
So, street theater is a very innovative method of interacting with the public and creating a scenario where the public is also part of the performance. And
Mhm.
each time a new performance takes place, it is of a new form and reckoning, because there will be some interaction and you will have to modify whatever you are doing according to the location, according to the kind of people that have come to watch your show. So,
Mhm.
it could be an innovation in the language, or the kind of humor you use can be based on current events. So it is a very innovative and a very a form that is very transformative. So you can keep experimenting and changing with it, which is
Okay.
what I found different.
From the sociological point of view, you are a student of sociology.
Yes, sir.
How you put the status of women in Punjab?
So the status of women in Punjab as compared to other parts of the country is not where it should be right now. We have a female labor force participation rate that is half that of the average of the entire country. We also have a very sad practices like female feticide and infanticide that are practiced. Also, with the Green Revolution, a certain preference for the male child came to the fore, which made women
Just
take.
let me stop you here. When
Yes.
you say you're blaming the Green Revolution for preference for male child, do you want to say that this preference for the male child was not there before Green Revolution?
Sir, I would say it got amplified. So there are certain tendencies in societies that exist which get amplified.
Why you again from because you are a a student of sociology?
Yes, sir.
Why do you think that Green Revolution uh, led to this uh, increased tendencies? Whom you will attribute it to? So, only from the sociological.
Sir, it was the social attitude only, because the returns from land increased manifold. And at the time, inheritance
So
laws.
why what it has got to do with the preference for only male child?
Yes, sir, I was coming to that. The
Mhm.
prices increased manifold, the returns. And at the time, inheritance laws were not very favorable to women. And hence, people started wishing for a male child such that these returns from land can be passed on from generation to generation. Number two, sir, there was a certain mechanical aspect that came with the Green Revolution, heavy machinery, which in the eyes of people, women weren't strong enough to handle them. So, because of these two reasons, a mechanical orientation and increased returns from land in a situation where inheritance laws are non-favorable to women increase the preference for the male child. So,
But don't you see the contradiction here?
yes, sir.
In any case, the farmers in Punjab do not want to till the land; they want workers. So when they are not themselves in any case tilling, so is a man male or female? It doesn't make a difference. Secondly, when you say the inheritance laws were not in favor of female child, so don't you think if they have a less male children, it gives a better return because in any case the women were not getting any share in the landed property.
So, but they would have, answering the second point first, they would have to invest in the well-being and the education of the girl child. However, they wouldn't be able to pass on anything to the girl child. Like there was a peculiar saying at that time that you are watering a tree that is in your neighbor's yard. So these quotes and these sentences also reflect the social mentality of the time, sir, of investing in something that will not be with you, and you wouldn't be able to transfer that land to that particular person.
Okay. Um, you have given foreign service as your third option,
Yes.
and do, can you must be reading newspaper. Okay, let me come to that straight away. What did you read the today's newspaper?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me three news which attracted your attention, apart from the death, cremation of Dr. Manmohan Singh?
Okay, sir. Sir, the first news was regarding China building a dam on the Brahmaputra River, and India also starting the Siang Upper Valley project. The second news was regarding, just a second, sir.
Sure.
Sir, a lot of it was filled by eulogies of Dr. Manmohan Singh only. So my mind keeps going to that.
Okay, leave it.
Yeah.
From the developmental economics point of view,
Yeah.
do you think that what the China is doing is good for the society in general or the environment?
Sir, in terms of the hydroelectric project,
Yeah.
sir, there have been researches that showcase that the level or the quantum of the hydroelectric project is so huge that the electricity requirement of China is not commensurate to that. So if we make it an environmental versus development debate, environment will triumph because the need for that kind of electricity generation in that region is not there.
No, even so, will it be justifiable if there is a demand or requirement of a hydroelectric power of that? Or you take it for a given, okay, yeah, here that okay, they have a requirement of that power which they are going to generate 300 billion kilowatt hours annually they were planning to. So okay, for a second, for argument's sake, let's assume that they have the requirement. Will it be justifiable still from the developmental point of view?
Sir, we will have to perform environmental and social impact assessments, but
That they are
given the
doing.
status of
I know,
yes,
don't tell me that. I'm
yes,
just asking, you are a student of developmental studies.
yes, sir.
So my focus is on that, and I'm expecting an answer from you on that line.
Okay, sir. Sir, as we know, Brahmaputra is a very powerful river, and in the upper reaches of the Brahmaputra, if such a hydroelectric project is undertaken, then not only is it susceptible to a lot of erosion of the environment, but also seismic activities, and the underlying areas will get submerged. So from a development perspective, if we take the rights of the people that are living there, they could be in question. And if we keep people at the center, sir, I don't believe that such a project should be taken forward.
You must have studied about my last question.
Yes.
You must have studied the SDGs as
Yes.
part of your studies. Can you
Yes.
tell us what is the status of India on those 17 SDGs?
Yes, sir. So we have gone for localization of SDGs, and we are making positive strides in that. Niti Aayog is also doing certain indexes to take it forward. However, sir, if given the fact till 2030, if we have to achieve these SDGs, I do not believe that with the given pace, we will be able to achieve it. However, we are taking a lot of initiatives and a lot of schemes to achieve the same. So we have Jal Jeevan Mission. We have in our multidimensional poverty index, we have seen a
Do
drastic.
you think any out of the 17 can we are in position to achieve even a one objective?
Sir, we are making a lot of effort. So, for example,
No,
in
I'm just asking. See, I don't want very long-winded answer. I want a very simple question. Can India achieve in even one of the SDGs by the deadline? Can you think of one?
So we can go for quality education for all, definitely. We are also.
We are going to achieve the objective of 300 gigawatt of
Yes, sir.
non-conventional energy.
Yes, sir.
Simple answer. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Ria, how are you?
Good, sir.
First question is very simple. First of all, tell me your strength point and point of weakness according to you?
Sir, according to me, my strengths are I am hardworking, compassionate, and I believe that I have a high emotional quotient. Sir, my weaknesses would include that sometimes I tend to go into an overthinking spiral, which has a negative effect on the kind of patience that I should exhibit in certain situations, sir.
Okay, fine. In history, have you heard about Tyagmal?
No, sir, I haven't.
Okay. You've done your graduation from Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Khalsa College.
Yes, sir.
So earlier Guru Tegh Bahadur was called as Tyagmal.
I'm so sorry, sir. Can you repeat the
Uh,
last part?
Earlier Guru Tegh Bahadur was called as Tyagmal. His
Okay,
childhood name, yeah,
okay,
was
sir.
that. So just tell me a few points about Guru Tegh Bahadur.
Sir, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji was the 9th Guru of the Sikhs, and he showed great sacrifice by sacrificing his life for the benefit of other religious communities. He also uh, brought in the political aspect of Sikhi, wherein he organized a certain army aspect of Sikhism, so as to such that his son Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji could take it forward by creating the Khalsa Panth and organizing Sikhs militarily such that the Sikh kingdom can be taken forward. So,
Okay.
yeah.
While giving answer to sir's question, Singh's
Yes.
questions regarding hydropower,
Yes.
you just mentioned about the EIA.
Yes, sir.
What is this EIA and which project was the first in India where we started implementing the EIA concept? And is it our original concept or we have borrowed it from somewhere?
So, environmental impact assessment is a series of provisions that a particular project needs to complete before it can start construction. It includes multiple steps like ascertaining what will be the impact on the environment, ascertaining what will be the impact on society, then putting it forward to a public committee which will give their opinions. This has to be followed by whatever mitigation activities the particular project can take before starting it, and if passed, then they are allowed to start this project, sir. Sir, it was first conceived as part of the Forest Conservation Act in 1980, but a specific provision came for EIA in 2016. And sir, I do not have enough knowledge about the first project or if we were the first people, but I'm sure because our legislation came later in the 2000s, so there might be some country that would have done it before us. So.
Okay, fine. Sinha sir, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, yeah,
Yes, sir.
before I start on making my assessment and conveying it to you,
Yes, sir.
I've noticed that somebody asked you, how are you? You said, good, sir. Now, good, sir, is what kind of English is that? It's the colloquial English used by the new generation of boys and girls. Is it a grammatically correct answer? All right. So, Ria, here is my assessment, and I will request the other two panelists to fill in where I may have left some gaps. To begin with, I will admit you are very articulate. You are a very good candidate. You have a lot going in your favor. You have a pleasing face. You should put on a little more smile. Yes, something like that. You see, a smiling face will win more friends in the interview board. The friendlier the interview board becomes, greater marks you are most likely to get in the interview. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So when I asked you questions, you gave me the replies, and I found there were some knowledge gaps. It is nothing unusual. No one is expected to know everything. And no human being knows everything. So there is nothing unusual in that. What you should do now is, you have your interviews in the January 27.
Yes, sir.
So you have exactly a month,
Yes,
maybe a day less.
yes, sir.
You should think of the questions that the interview board would ask you. And what questions would they ask you? The questions will come from 5 fields.
Okay.
Majority, large majority, maybe as much as 90 to 95% questions will come from these 5 fields. Your place of birth, which in this case is Mohali, Punjab,
Yes, sir.
right? Mohali might include Chandigarh also for this purpose. Don't write, you will get the interview of this
Okay.
interaction. So your place of birth. The second would be your graduation, which is economics.
Yes, sir.
And along with that, your developmental studies in Genu.
Yes, sir.
The third would be the optionals that you have taken. What optional did you take?
Sociology, sir.
Sociology. The fourth is what you have mentioned in your DAF about yourself, your hobbies, extracurricular activities like basketball, Niti Ayog, so on and so forth, right?
Yes, sir.
And finally, current affairs.
Yes,
Which
sir.
newspaper do you read?
Sir, Indian Express and the Hindu.
Very good. Continue reading these 2 newspapers religiously.
Yes, sir.
Continue reading till the day of your interview at least.
Fine, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And when you go for the interview, remember to read that day's newspaper. At
Yes,
least
sir.
glance through the headlines,
Definitely, sir.
so that somebody asks you, you are able to say कि हाँ मैंने देखा है, these were the headlines. I didn't go through the details, but these were the headlines. That should be
Okay.
sufficient.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So questions will be asked from these 5 fields. Of course, unforeseen questions कहीं से भी आ सकते हैं. But from these 5 fields, think of 100 odd questions. If you can, write down these questions, write 2-3 line answers, not big answers, 2-3 line answers. The golden rule of giving a good answer is it should be short, it should be to the point, it should be crisp. Reply what has been asked from you. Don't
Yes.
beat around the bush.
Yes, sir.
Just give that reply. If they want you about X, tell them what X is. Don't say what X's relationship with Y or Z is. That has not been asked.
Yes, sir. Understood.
So write 2-3 lines, crisp answers. Go through it several times, 10-15 times. And you know, when the day of interview comes, you will be suitably armed to deal with most of the unforeseen questions that might come from the interview board. That would be very helpful.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
And given your background, your ability to articulate, your knowledge that we have seen, and with this, if you're able to burn the midnight oil, I dare say you can do extremely well in the interview.
Okay, sir.
We wish you all the best, Ria.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sushil Kumar ji.
Did you appear in interview before?
Yes, sir.
One interview or two interviews?
One interview, sir. This will be my second.
How much you scored?
193, sir.
193. So you should aim now for at least 225. See, as you know, chairman has already pointed out most. Only thing is, you are trying to give in. We know that you are knowledgeable, but that does not mean that you have to volunteer too much of information, because that is a trap for you.
Yes, sir.
And you are being asked, you are going around sometime. If you don't know, you just say that you have to. There's no point going around.
Yes, sir.
So that is the thing. I think rest. You are excellent. Keep your pleasing. Keep smiling. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
रिया, आपके इस मॉक इंटरव्यू के दौरान मुझे 2018 ऑल इंडिया रैंक 5th सृष्टिक याद आ रही है.
Okay, sir.
She was having sociology optional and her approach presentation was like you.
Okay, sir.
और जैसे वो मॉक देके हमारे यहाँ से गई और हमारे साथ जो बोर्ड मेंबर्स थे, चेयरमैन सर थे, उन्होंने ही कहते सी विल गेट 200+.
Okay, sir.
तो ये सारी चीजें आपकी पॉजिटिव हैं सर ने, और आपने स्कोर भी किया हुआ है. सो योर इंटरव्यू इज ऑन 27th जनवरी.
Yes, sir.
तो दो बातों का ध्यान रखिएगा आप.
Yes, sir.
थीम ऑफ दिस ईयर रिपब्लिक डे है ना, और जो हमारे चीफ गेस्ट आ रहे हैं, होप्स वो प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडोनेशिया आएंगे.
Yes, sir.
तो गोल्डन इंडिया हेरिटेज एंड डेवलपमेंट इज द थीम ऑफ दिस ईयर.
Yes, sir.
और डेवलपमेंट से हुआ
इंटरव्यू चल रही है अब,
है,
2 घंटे बाद
तो
बात
आप इसको
कीजिए।
आप अच्छे से देख लो, एंड बाद में हम आपको ये वीडियो सेंड करेंगे आज, होप्स हो आज या कल मॉर्निंग तक.
Fine, sir.
आप उसको ऊपर एनालाइज करना अच्छे से.
Yes, sir.
टाइम है आपके पास, अच्छे से काम करिए, है ना. एंड
Yes.
ऑलवेज विद यू. ऑल द बेस्ट. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, sir.